All right, what's going on, everybody? My name is Rick McCormick, a regional staffer with Storm Products, and today we have a new ball release, which is the new Eternity Pie from 900 Global. Mine has the pin down underneath my bridge with the mask kicked out. It's a kind of a more controllable layout, but this has the Epoch Asymmetric Core, which was seen in the original Eternity, but it's got that brand new 901 Reverse Blend Coverstock. So when you're thinking about this ball, it's pretty close to reality. It's a hair weaker than a reality, but when you're thinking of this, if you loved your Eternity, this is the earlier and stronger version of the Eternity for those, heavier lane conditions. All right, so we got the Eternity Pie here. My Eternity Pie, it's pinned down underneath my bridge with the mask kicked out, about 45 degrees, and all these have the same layout. So this is the Eternity from 900 Global. It's a pearl version of the Eternity Pie, a lot cleaner and a little bit more down lane than the Eternity Pie, but mine's pinned down, same thing. Mask Pie is kicked out. Love the colors of this. This one rolls really, really good. And then this is my baby. Pinned down reality. The CG is actually in my thumb hole with the mask kicked out another 45 degrees. This is the reality that I shot 300 with at the USBC Masters on the PBA Tour this year. So it's a good addition to my bag for that, keeping the lanes front to back earlier, on those fresher lane conditions. So the reality is a good one for those heavier lane conditions. The Eternity Pie will kind of give you that same thing. It'll be early, but it'll be more down lane than the 900 Global Reality. So stay tuned, and we will throw some shots with the brand new Eternity Pie. We're going to go a little bit straighter to start, just to I did throw some shots just to get loose, but just to kind of get my hand going up the back of it. That's very good. I'm not very forward with my hands, so that's very good. But yeah, so this one, big fan of the reality. The reality that I have over here is the one that I shot 300 with at the USBC Masters this year on the PBA Tour. And this one, to me, it seems like it fits the same purpose. It's just a hair more down lane than the original reality. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to move a couple more left. Oh, that's not very good. Oh. And a little forward with my hand. That's good. But yeah, like I said, pin down layout. So the pin down one kind of wants to roll off the spot a little bit more than the pin up ones. The pin up ones wants to see the friction and stand up and go this way, where the pin down balls want to generally roll a little bit more off the spot. So we're going to go ahead and move left. This ball is definitely going to shine when it gets further left in that oil, because that's what this ball is designed to do. It's supposed to just hook in the oil. Four pin, and as you can see with that shot, even though it's it's an early cover stock, that ball still wants a 4-pin, which is a good sign, because usually those earlier bowling balls, those stronger bowling balls, they want to, when they go off the end of the pattern, especially my reality that I threw at the Masters, it wants to go forward off of it just because it's a stronger bowling ball. So it's very unique that a stronger bowling ball, like this, wants to keep going down lane. So that's a good sign. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to move a couple left off that. Very good. See, I moved a couple left. Went just a hair a little bit longer in that body of the lane. It did the right thing and went through the pins very well. So we're going to go ahead and move 5 more left, just to, show this bowling ball through all different angles on the lane. I'm sorry, that was like 7 left. So that one, got my hand around it, little chicken wing thing. That's what people know me by. But didn't really throw that one the greatest. I did move like 7 left. I didn't mean to, but been having a problem with that drifting wise. Oops. Just re-racked it for no reason. But I'm going to stay in the same spot I just did with that last shot. And we're going to throw a little bit better. Try to keep that elbow more on the inside. Yeah, see, sometimes that one didn't get around it as much as I wanted to, and not go through the pins very well. But like I said earlier, to me, it's a little bit weaker than the original reality, but it's a hair more down lane, where maybe if the reality that you're throwing is good on the fresh, maybe you just need a little bit something more that's early, but you still need a little bit more down lane. I think the Eternity Pie is going to be a good addition. All right, let's go ahead, throw one more shot. It's pretty good. But, well, like I said, though, it's very unique with an earlier bowling ball like that and a stronger bowling ball like that. When you get so far left and you have to cover all those boards, it's very unique that the ball still wants to go through the pins and continue through the pin deck. Most of the time, it wants to go through the pins and go forward off the spot, where this one, in my opinion, continues a little bit better than the original reality. So now we're going to throw the Eternity. I haven't thrown this Eternity in quite some time. I got two of them. This one is my pin down one, and then I also have a pin up one as well. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to stand on like 25, just to kind of see what this ball does. Which is what I figured. Shinier bowling ball, pearl with the Eternity. When it sees the friction, it wants to go this way, where the Eternity Pie kind of just wants to roll off of it a little bit more. So now, because of that, we're going to go ahead and move 5 more left. Oh, that's not very good. Oh, trip forward, baby. But yeah, like I said, with this being a pearl and the Eternity Pie being an earlier cover stock, it kind of fit, it's two different reactions, which is good. The Eternity, it's when I bowled on tour last year, this ball was a huge hit. Very strong bowling ball, and it likes to go down lane pretty well. And then the Eternity Pie, I think it's going to be a great 1-2 punch, for those heavier lane conditions. Let's go ahead. I'm going to stand same spot I just did. Try to throw it a little bit better. Not throwing it crisp. That one was more on the oil, but you can see it was a lot cleaner through the front part of the lane than the Eternity Pie, and it wanted to go, more down lane and continue through the pins a little bit better. So I'm going to go back to my Eternity Pie, and I'm going to stay in the same spot I just did with my Eternity. Show you guys the difference between the two ball reactions. So that one, it continued through the pin deck, but when it saw the friction, it didn't, if I threw the Eternity in that same spot, it's probably going to 3-6-10. Where that one kind of saw the friction and kind of just rolled off of it, just because earlier cover stock, it's got the same core in it, just an earlier cover stock where it gives it that two different reactions with the Eternity and the Eternity Pie. Oh, that was really good. Oh, dang. But yeah, so Eternity Pie, one of the newer additions in 900 Global with that 900 series line. Eternity Pie, where that's going to fit into your bag and where it's going to fit into my bag. So a lot of people ask me, or a lot of people have been asking me, with the Eternity Pie and the reality, do you need both of them? Not sure if you need both of them in your bag, but I definitely think that you could drill maybe an Eternity Pie pin down or pin up and have a different reality or different layout on the reality to complement that. All right, so where does the Eternity Pie fit into my bag as well as your bag back home watching? So the Eternity Pie, it's a hair weaker and a hair more down lane than the original reality. Now, do you need the Eternity Pie and the reality both in your bag? I think that you can have them in your bag if you drill the Eternity Pie one way, maybe pin up or a weaker layout, and then you drill a reality, either pin down or even a stronger layout. I think you could definitely get away with that on those heavier lane conditions. Also, if you are a huge fan of the Eternity like myself, you really like how the core rolls, you like it down lane, that down lane motion that the Eternity has, but you don't want to hit it with surface, but maybe you need something earlier, that Eternity Pi, that's what it's there for. The Eternity Pi will give you that earlier reaction, a little bit smoother down lane, but it'll give it a nice 1-2 punch with the Eternity on the heavier lane conditions. So head over to stormbowling.com, check out the Eternity Pi. I believe it comes out today. So head over to the 900 Global tab, head over to your local pro shop, and get your Eternity Pi pre-ordered or drilled today in your local pro shop. So thank you to Storm Bowling. Thank you for allowing me to throw the best products on the planet. We do have the best products in the business. Also, too, thank you to Vice Inserts for giving me the best feel, thumb tape, thumb slugs, grips, you name it. Thank you guys for giving me the best feel. Bowler X, Lee's Sand, and Chris's Sand. Hope you guys are having a good time or going to have a good time in Portland, Maine for the PBA League. But thank you guys, Bowler X, for everything you've done. They do an amazing job on the website. Anything that you need as a bowler, they have it on bowlerx.com. And also, too, head over to coolwick.com, get you one of these quick ship jerseys, and also, too, get you maybe a semi-custom jersey, one of my custom jerseys on coolwick.com. Use my code RMcCormick10 for 10% off your order. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video.